Alright guys, it's time to look at Sei on the channel once again. Now we have some news today actually on Twitter that the Trump associated crypto project World Liberty acquired 4.89 million Sei for about $775,000 guys. So that is why you are actually seeing this green candle. Let me zoom in here. And I just want to say that it looks like it's breaking out of this long-term trend line basically. It's about a 2-month trend line, and if we close the candle really above about 16.9, which we are about a half cent above, I think that would signal a breakout, and the next resistance will be up here at about 22 cents guys. So I want to look at the RSI. Let's see how much strength we might have in this move. And on the daily, it looks like we're getting a little bit overbought here on the Stoke. The RSI is right in the middle though. Now the weekly time frame, it is actually oversold here, so that is actually a good sign on the Stoke. Now it's very low on the RSI and pointed to the upside, so that is a good sign too. I don't think there's going to be enough time on the monthly. Let's just take a look. Yeah, it's starting to print here, the RSI, the last few months, but there is nothing on the Stoke. Pretty much in the middle though with the RSI, so nothing too major here. Now, the lower term time frames, it is actually overbought on the Stoke and the RSI. The 1 hour time frame, again, looks like the 4 hour time frame. The 15-minute, it's headed down, probably will be oversold shortly. Okay, there it actually just ticked right now into the oversold territory, because, yeah, it just closed, I guess, the 15-minute candle. So, yeah, it is now oversold. The RSI is just kind of flirting with being oversold here. So what do I take from this, guys? I think on the shorter term time frames, you're probably going to see a little bit of a pullback. Even though we have gotten quite a pump here just in the last 20 hours or so, 16 hours, 20 hours, and probably going to cool off here. I don't imagine that we will pump much more. But I think a big win today would be as long as we can hold this trend line, in my opinion. Now, taking a quick look at Sei here, guys, you can see my position is down. I'm down quite a bit, though. Well, it's not quite a bit. It's only 31 bucks, guys. But my position isn't actually too big. I would like to get a little bit more personally. I would, for me, I think 300 would be enough. Now, there is a total supply of about 10 billion. Circulating, have about half of this out right now, and it doesn't say any max supply, so I do worry about that a little bit. But the all-time high, guys, was $1.14, so you're getting about an 85% discount at the moment. So yeah, not a bad price to pick this up at. Now, taking a quick look at Bitcoin again today. I've already done one video on Pengu, guys. Bitcoin is sitting about $85,000. Now, keep in mind, we are creating a gap. This gap goes back to about $83,430. So, usually these gaps get filled. And yesterday we just filled the gap to the upside. And now we are creating a gap again to the upside. So that is not a good thing, really. Because we need to go down to fill it. And yesterday, I think we only had about $500 or $700 to fill. We filled it, but yeah, not good to make another gap. We are breaking through this daily resistance, though, here at 84,200, so that is actually a good sign. And the next resistance, really, on the weekly time frame is $86,122. So let's see what happens when we get here. If we close Sunday to Monday night above this line here, that is actually a great sign. Now, taking a quick look at Ethereum, guys, it actually is pumping today. So I am a little bit surprised because this morning, like I said, the candle was quite large compared to yesterday. And yesterday we had quite a day with Bitcoin and a lot of alts actually pumped. And today we're kind of seeing a delayed reaction. So it would be nice if we could actually clear about 1670, I would say, get above this whole region that we've been, trading in for about 5 days or 6 days, and then work on 1685, and then we got to work on the top of the Fibonacci, guys. We got to get out of this reaccumulation zone for Ethereum. This is the leader of the alts, and it should be a leader. Now, taking a look at the total market cap, guys, we are actually punching through this 969 at the moment. This morning we were below, and yeah, we're at 980. We need to move towards 1.05 trillion, and then you have 1.08 trillion, and then 1.14 trillion after that. But all of these are weekly resistances, guys, at the moment. And, you know, I don't think we're just going to punch through so quickly. So, you know, let's see what happens. Now, taking a look at the dominance, guys, it is falling. This morning it was actually falling as well. You know, it's hard to speculate on dominance, guys, because it just keeps surprising people. You know, it defies all technicals, really. Now, we almost have a bearish engulfing candle here, but even if we get a bearish engulfing candle, guys, it doesn't mean it's over. Just have to keep our eye on this. For me, you know, once we get under this long-term trend line basically here, which extends back about 2.5 years or so, and then we get below 60.46, then I might say we're winning this war. Now, taking a look at the CME futures, we ended at 84,095 actually on CME, so yeah, 84,100 basically. And like I said, we're at 85 right now, so we're about $1,000 to the upside. You know, that's the gap right now at the moment, but we do have a breakout here, which is a nice thing to see. Now, the dollar index as of Friday was crashing, so we're below 100 at the moment. Liquidation heat map, basically the shorts are getting wrecked right now, but it's still pretty tame, guys. 243 million only. That is not too bad. Now, we have a 43 on the fear and greed. That has come up actually pretty significantly since yesterday, which was a 25. We're just in fear now, not extreme fear. You know, I don't want to go up too fast, guys, because if we see greed really, really quickly, then you can expect another crash. Now, the altcoin season index, I refreshed it right before the video. Still 18, and I'm not sure, again, like I always say, I don't know how often they refresh this. But yeah, it's probably not refreshed very often, maybe every half day or day or something. Now, sell at the top, guys, still 0 from 30 hit, still 100% hold. The best indicator is the Pi Cycle Top indicator. And if I zoom in here, I can zoom in all day, but you can see that basically the two lines are diverging. But I do expect that, you know, once we get above a certain point, maybe 90, 95,000, you might start to see these lines start to come back together. Now, taking a quick look at the economic calendar, guys, we do have New York Fed consumer inflation expectations on Monday. Depending on what time zone you are, guys, you have 3 speakers on Monday. That would be U.S. time probably. I think a couple of these will be Tuesday, my time. Tuesday, you have New York Empire State Manufacturing Index. Wednesday, we have core retail sales. We have industrial production. And we have Atlanta Fed GDP now, which is also on Thursday as well. So I'm not sure why it's on both here. Now, Fed Chair Powell is speaking also on Wednesday. Keep that in mind. Thursday, we have initial jobless claims, continuing jobless claims, and we have Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index. And we do have the Vice Chair Barr speaking. And on Friday, it's a holiday, so we're not going to have too much on Friday. It's probably going to be mostly a dead day. Now, taking a look at the Fed Watch tools, guys, I was surprised actually today to see that we have 60.2% believing that we're not getting a cut. Yesterday, guys, this was like, yeah, down here, 81%. So, yeah, that's actually a big shift. So there is a lot more people thinking that we are going to get a cut now. So, again, we still have 25 days, 1 hour. So, still a lot can happen, guys. We probably shouldn't speculate on this, you know, too early. Now, taking a quick look at crypto bubbles, guys, it looks good today. Sei, as you can see, is one of the bigger bubbles here. And yeah, guys, if you want to stake your coins, go to Coinondo. And for example, we can write Sei here. Let's see what happens. And let's see what it shows us. So, best deals are on Whitebit, which I cannot get on because I'm an American. But, okay, KuCoin, you have 90 days, so be careful, guys. You know, HTX, I don't trust really HTX personally. You do as you want, though, guys. Now, I have mine in Flexible, but I have it, I think, in Binance, guys. So, I'm not getting too much, but now looking at this, I might start to send it, somewhere else. Maybe 30 days is okay, but really, we just can't see too far down the road, guys. So be careful. Don't lock your position up too long where you can't sell it when you're ready to get out, guys. So anyways, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, become a member, guys, for $2. You can get in the Telegram. I post all of the MEXC updates there that are relevant for crypto, so you know what happens immediately, guys, and you know how it affects the market. And yeah, it's just really good tool, guys. I love it. Anyways, share this video like I said, and yeah, guys, I'll keep making them for you. Thanks a lot for supporting the channel.